Hello world. Today I received an email from Disney to say that the cultural representative programme is going to be restarting, and as one of the people that was cut short or cancelled in 2020, I have first opportunity to reapply. I can't even speak today. So I naturally burst into tears. I'm currently in work. I've just got the email to say that applications have opened again for the CRP. I can't stop crying. I just feel like this day was never going to come. It's been 2 years. I just had to document it because this is going to be going in a vlog at some point. Oh God, I'm going to go home. How am I supposed to concentrate for the rest of the day? Because I just want to go home and cry and just... For anyone that's followed along, you know how heartbroken I was when this all happened, and I've just waited so long for that email to come, and I trusted that it would come one day, but God, it's been hard. I just feel like, it's just the best thing that could have happened. It's just knowing that it's going to be there. Like, I might not get a start date straight away, but it's knowing that it's going to happen. I'm currently on FaceTime with Meg and we are about to send our applications for CRP 0.6. Right, are we gonna do it together?
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing it on 3, count of 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it didn't work.
Yay!
Da da da!
Finally.
I then came home from work and obviously set to work on my application, so I had to update my CV and write a cover letter, and I've essentially had to reapply again, but I think that's more of a formality really, in the sense of all Disney applications go through their same kind of portal, so I think it's more about having it all there in place, and then we will be offered a virtual interview over video. So I'm just hoping that, yeah, no matter what happens, I get that interview. It says that start dates are between August this year and May next year. So I'm obviously hoping for an early date, just because I'm not getting any younger. But also, like, I mean, I know everyone's waited this long, so we're all going to feel the same. But I'm hoping that some people maybe have got commitments for the rest of the year, so they might prefer a later date. So it might work out in my favour, but I really, really hope I get an early date, just because I would just love to go back as soon as possible. Oh, I can't believe I'm even having this conversation. I can't believe I'm filming this video. Oh, this is just... It's like I knew it would come. I knew this day would happen, but now that it's actually here, I'm just so grateful and so relieved that it's actually happening. It's funny because throughout the past 2 years, there's been no doubt that I would go back. There was a bit in the beginning when none of us knew what was going on and stuff, and I was a bit like, I need to know sooner, I'm not going back. But generally I've known all along that I would go back once given the choice, because I felt like I didn't have a choice really. I felt like I had to go back because it would be forever this unfinished thing in my mind, and you know, if the opportunity presented itself and I turned it down, I would just forever wonder what if. So I always knew I would go back, but when I got that email today, the joy and the relief that kind of just coursed through my body, it was just complete confirmation that this is absolutely the right thing that I should be doing. I just feel like I've been waiting for it for literally 2 years and 10 days. Not that I'm counting. Oh, I'm so happy and I'm so excited. Okay, so I've sent my application. Meg and I did it at exactly the same time, and we shall see what happens next now. Yay! Hello, I've not got my little tripod thing, so I know where it is, but I can't bother getting it out, I'm just being lazy. But I just thought I would do a little update since I recorded last. I had a Zoom, like a group Zoom call yesterday with Disney. They invited us to it, which was kind of surprising because I thought the next step was going to be straight to an interview, but we had a group presentation so that they could discuss changes to the programme. And the changes are quite significant. So they are going to be essentially offering 3 programs, either merchandise or food and beverage quick service, which is doing what we called podium whilst we were out there, or food and beverage as a server. And you stay the same, there's no progression. So whereas before you kind of did half of your program in podium and then half in service, you would just do one or the other. And there's going to be very limited places, and they haven't really said how they're choosing, but your past Disney server experience obviously is what's going to get you it, basically. So I'm just really nervous. I've got the shakes again. I literally was sat through the whole call like this. Like I'm in a seizure. Because I was just so anxious and so nervous because I'd had a little heads up that this was what they was going to say. And yeah, I just don't know what to think. I am anxious. I want this so bad. And the thing is, for me to go out there just doing podium, I need to figure out if that is the right move for me. So I'm obviously hoping that I get a service program. I have an interview tomorrow, so it's another Zoom call, and we'll obviously just have to see what happens after that. They've implied it's going to be a very quick interview, just a quick 5 minutes, I think, to just catch up, touch base, as they said. I feel like I think it's just literally going to be like, you know, what have you done since? Have you had a tattoo on your face? Have you lost the plot? When can you start? I think it's going to be something along those lines, I really do. So it's possible they've already made up their mind. Oh, they have told us that we'll find out pretty soon. I think they're obviously very keen to get things moving because they are going to start bringing people out in August, which is now not that long away. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hello. I have had my interview. I've had a shower. I was literally sweating. You know, you just feel like it's not nerves, it's just anxiety. I wasn't nervous as such for the interview. I think I'm nervous for the amount of, I feel like there's so much riding on it, there's so much at stake here. Like I desperately want to go back, and I really want to go back on a service program. So I'm just so on edge that that might not happen for me. That is making me, I was literally like drinking so much, and I was in a 4 till 5 o'clock window, and you basically join the Zoom call and then just sit and wait to be let in. So they're obviously just letting one in at a time, and I had mine at like 20 to 5, so I had 40 minutes of just being sat there, like, which was great. He was lovely, he was really nice. He's actually a British guy who I had, who has now started working for Disney Recruitment. Sounded like he was stateside, so he must live out there, which is really cool. It was very much box ticking. There wasn't too much sort of personable interview questions, you know. He just asked me about my history sort of with Disney, in the sense of a program. So I said that I was 2019, 2020, I was cut short, I was food and beverage. And yeah, most of it then was pretty much box ticking. It was like, when can you start? Where is your nearest embassy? Just, yeah, just things like that. So I really feel like the decision's already been made. It is literally just a case of marrying up people's availability with who they already know that they want to put out there at certain times and stuff. So there's nothing more I can do now. I'm just going to try and stay really, really positive. It's so hard because I feel physically sick. It's going to be fine. I'm going back to Disney. I'm going back to Disney. I'm going back to Disney. I'm channeling this. Right, I'm going to put some clothes back on. This sounds like I'm naked. No, I've just got my dressing on. Honestly, I was like, I'm going to have to get in the shower. I literally got in the shower after my interview. I do not do well under pressure. So yeah, I'm gonna have some dinner. I'm starving as well, and just chill now. Try and put it out of my mind. Maybe watch a film or whatever. Just switch off from it all and then wait for that email to come through, and we'll cross the next bridge when we come to it. Hello. I'm going back. So I did not get server, so I just need to figure out a way that I can make it all work, because I have to go. Like, it's not an option for me to not go, is it really, when I think about it? And all this rubbish, you know, trying to be sensible and, oh, I don't know how I can make it work, and oh, I've got to make it work. It's as simple as that, because I just feel like I owe it to myself to go back and be happy. It's as simple as that. Happiness overrules everything else. Money comes and goes, and I think I can make it work to do it financially. So yes, I have a 12-month podium program, and I'm excited. It's taken me a few days to get my head around it. I can't tell you how long I have waited to see that sat in my inbox. It's very exciting. So I've just accepted and I've just paid my program fees, so I'm now very poor. I don't know where I'm going to find all the money from to do all of this. I have 5 months to sort my life out, basically, get everything organised, and then I'm going back to Disney. I've thought about it so much this last couple of days, and I had to really kind of think about what I stand to gain from this personally, rather than it being about just working for Disney as well, which it is, don't get me wrong, but what can I gain by making this move and making this change? And that's what it is for me. Like, I've not been happy since I've been back, and then because I've had a really, really bad year for other reasons, I've just been lost, and I'm just stuck in this kind of a limbo stage, where part of it is because I'm been waiting for this email, this opportunity to go back, but also just because I don't really know what I see for myself anymore. And I don't know, I've had a bit of an existential crisis, I think. But for me, I just don't see myself moving in any other direction that doesn't at least take me via Disney. So I'm just trusting the process, and it's all going to work out, and this is happening for a reason. And I might not know what that is until way down the line, but this is going to be for the greater good. And that's the thing, when I left on my last program, it was bittersweet in a way, because I was so happy here, and you know, I loved my job and I had a really nice life, and I was in a really, really good place. And you know, I accepted Disney and was like, this can only get bigger and better now, this is a great thing. And then obviously everything fell apart, and then since then my life just got worse and worse. Whereas, so now I'm like, okay, things can only get better because we're at rock bottom. It's not funny, but it's true. So I'm just, yeah, I'm really optimistic that this is going to be a really amazing thing for me. That, you know, there's endless opportunity that can come off the back of this, because really, other than the financial implications, I can't lose. There's nothing I'm losing and leaving behind now, because I'm just ready for life to start again. When will my life begin? No, but I do feel like it was like I pressed pause. No, not me, someone pressed pause on life on the 14th of March 2020. That's how it felt. And then I've lost the remote, and I can't take it, I can't press play again. That's how it's felt. And when I got that first email, it was like, I found the remote, I just need the batteries now, and then I'm almost there, you know. And now I'm pressing play, and things are going to resume, and it's going to be a completely different experience. I'm not going back seeing as it, you know, finishing what I started as such. It is in a sense, but I'm going to see it as a completely different program, embrace every opportunity, make new friends, treat it with a complete fresh perspective, and just have the best year. I'm going to embrace every single minute, because oh my god, if the events of the last 2 years have taught me anything, it's that you do not know what is around the corner. You just don't know. Life is way too short and it is so precious, and I just want to start living mine now.